I want to have a brief conversation about white terror in America regarding Black Americans. Now, of course, we have heard a lot about it in historical context in the 1800s, and, even before then, and 1900s. And now we're hearing a lot about it now. Now, by now, y'all have heard all about the white group of men that call themselves Fearless Debate. They were wearing MAGA hats and they went on to a Nashville HBCU campus, Tennessee State University to be exact. And they set up a table and they had signs that says DEI is illegal and all kind of stuff like that, which is like why y'all didn't go to a white university where a lot of white women are. But anyway, I digress. Well, nevertheless, those Black students and the police officers ran them off in less than 10 minutes. And of course, they tried to play victim. Now, back to this white terror. For those of us that do not know what it means, it's simply white terror refers to the systemic use of violence, intimidation, and psychological oppression by white individuals and institutions to maintain white supremacy and suppress Black freedom, dignity, and progress, particularly during and after the slavery era. So, of course, back in the day, on the plantation, that's explanatory, right? White terror was done to our ancestors to keep them in line, subjugate them to do things they did not want to do, like picking cotton from sun up to sundown, having Massa jump up and down on them, and they didn't want his funky behind on them, and a whole host of other things, right? Now let's bring it back here to 2025 on that HBCU. Those white boys knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. They took themselves to a Black university, set up a sign wearing MAGA hats, and then they're crying the victim. Oh, well, look what they did. We were just trying to have a debate. They wasn't trying to debate with you. You knew what you were doing. You thought you was going to go on there and intimidate those Black students to where they're going to be afraid of you because you know that, you being white, y'all could kind of do whatever you want, especially right now. So you went to a Black school and did very white things. And when you got put out of there, then you want to say, oh, look how they're acting, this, that, and the other. I'm proud of those students that they didn't let y'all sit up there and disrespect them. I'm glad that they ran you off because they wouldn't have been able to go to your college campus and do any of that. They would have been gone like that. In fact, they wouldn't even got on there. And that's what a lot of the Black students, they were saying, how did they even get that far? Right? But the Black students wouldn't have been able to do that. But that's trying to invoke terror, taking their white selves to a very Black space and doing that. What would you want to talk to them about? That DEI is illegal? Okay, whatever. Because Black people don't even benefit from DEI like that. So if you was really interested in debating about DEI, you would have took yourself to a white campus where white women are the biggest benefactors of DEI. But see, you were being disingenuous. And then you go all on social media and talk about, look what they did to us. They ran us off. And then they had a Black security guard with them or, whatever it was. And he just has no knowledge of self. Because why would you sign up to do something like that? Why would you sign up to participate in this so-called, experiment with the white boys? Why would you do that? How much were they paying you, Judas? That's what I want to know. That's a different conversation, though. But see, yeah, even in 2025, they're still trying to terrorize Black people. Now, of course, this freedom debate, whatever it is thing, it's kind of a knockoff Charlie Kirk thing. And so, of course, y'all know that Charlie Kirk will go around to different campuses and debate people or whatever. I don't know how many Black campuses he actually went on, but they're trying to do the same thing. And it's like, listen, y'all might want to go find something safe to do at colleges that look like you, okay? Stop messing with Black people. Black people had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk or any of that other stuff, but somehow y'all want to find it in your little hearts to go mess with Black people. That we ain't going for it no more, okay? So y'all do not do that again. And again, big ups to those Black students for running them off and say, nah, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.